initial reaction when I think I saw it on Twitter and somebody was like Blockbuster trade, and I was like, oh, what happened? And then it was just Desmond Bane. Like Desmond Bane's a great player, but don't call it Blockbuster, please. That was my initial reaction. I'm like, but it does feel like a lot for a player of Desmond Bane's caliber, but then like the Magic are probably going to be good, so like them first round picks might not matter for real. They're going to be like, oh, 28th pick, 29th pick.
That's true.
So,
yeah, I think for me, I'll say, damn, 4 first rounders is kind of crazy. But I'll be honest, I think that's still a good trade. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like that for the Magic. Look, 4 first rounders are still 4 first rounders, but I just think it was just a amount of people that like it was just the kind of people that were saying, "Oh my God, why would you give up?" It's just like, okay, but like you're a Minnesota fan, you gave up 5 firsts for Rudy, or like, oh my God, like, but you're a Knicks fan and you gave up 5 for Mikal. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like Mikal at that time was better than Bridges. I mean, not
but
Bridges,
still,
but,
5. It was
Bane.
still 5. I still
Fair.
felt like 5 was still crazy. So
Is-
if I'm saying, so me personally, I think Desmond Bane is definitely needed with
'cause
Orlando.
Magic can't shoot, or they couldn't shoot. Now they got Desmond Bane.
They got a
Hopefully they can shoot. Now.
They got a good shooter. Not even a great shooter. That dude is that was amazing. I know he's not a superstar, but I think it's exactly what you need. And at the end of the day, you're Orlando. Like nobody's coming out there to
Why
play.
Don't people come out to? It's Florida. Why don't people go out to? I be confused. Why don't people go out to Orlando? Ain't it nice?
You asking the wrong guy because I've never been to Orlando. But at the same time, it's just kind of like from a market standpoint, nobody looks at Orlando and says, "Oh my God, like championship contender."
Yeah.
Not yet. So sometimes when you're in that position, you do have to overpay to get what you eventually want and need. So unless they're trash, then
I find that hard to believe though.
those picks are going to be low key meaningless. So as far as the Grizzlies standpoint, my first thing was, okay, I think it's time to trade Ja at this point. Like at this point, like I don't know what we're really doing in Memphis. Y'all fired y'all coach.
Yeah.
All y'all have is Jaren Jackson and Ja Morant. Y'all got rid of Desmond Bane.
I don't think they're gonna have Jaren Jackson that much longer.
Exactly. I just feel like unless you're gonna blow it up and kind of rebuild around Ja, which
they're already
not doing that. Like they built that. I mean, they started to build that team to like flourish, even if Ja Morant's not on there because
he be hurt.
Or
all the time.
He be beefed out with Adam Silver. Like one of the two happens that keeps him off the court. So like they start thriving with Santi Aldama and whoever else they have, and I like the acquisition of Cole Anthony there and stuff. But
I don't think Cole Anthony.
I was trying to get that nigga some bail. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't
gonna hold you. I think honestly, just it's time to trade. It's time to put him on that chopping block.
I wish I could find that meme or whatever. Obviously you've seen Toy Story.
Absolutely.
It was like it was a meme of, you remember in Toy Story when like Buzz and Woody were flying and they're trying to get back on the trailer and he was like, "We're gonna miss the trailer." He's like, "I wasn't aiming for the trailer." I seen one. It was like Ja Morant. And he was like, "We're gonna miss KD." And he said, "We're not aiming." Or no, it was Anthony Edwards. He was like, "We're gonna miss KD." And he was like, "We're not aiming for KD." And they're going at Ja. And I'm just like, I couldn't imagine Ant and Ja on the same team.
Ant and Ja sound nuts.
But it
sounds entertaining, but still.
For sure. But I don't even know who would like.
And they got Rob Dillingham. I'd rather just do that than go waste some assets
Rob
for Ja.
Dillingham like 6'1" and weighs 160 pounds.
Okay, and what that mean?
He's small. That's why he didn't play. He was too small.
Okay, Trae Young is like 6'1". Is he not?
Trae Young, Rob Dylan, like
we don't know. We don't know yet. He didn't get no real PT. Like
if he was as good as Trae Young, he would have been on the court.
Bro, like relax.
Trae Young is good. I hate when people.
I'm not saying I think he cold.
So don't compare him to Rob.
People forget what Trae Young's rookie year was looking like, especially in the first half of that. It was not that great. He redeemed himself in the second half, but that first half. But he had enough opportunity to like get out of that. You know what I mean? You know.
But who would you want to see Ja with? Is there any like I don't know. I don't know who needs his skills. Like
nobody needs.
Mad teams need point guards, but like who
mad
needs
teams do?
Ja?
Are you sure?
Niggas don't be having point guards for real, bro.
Who don't have? Tell me who don't have a point. I think I'm almost for certain.
The Suns don't have a point guard.
That's a crazy. Yeah.
The Timberwolves don't really. Mike Conley old, so they want to replace. They've been trying to get a new point. That's why they drafted Dillingham. They've been trying to get a new point guard.
Okay, well Dillingham is there though. Let's see what that is.
Anyways,
oh my God, you hate
who
him.
else needs a point guard? I don't hate him. I'm just saying like.
Okay, but like who else needs? Like nobody else needs a real. Like nobody really needs a point guard for real.
Who's the Pelicans point guard? Or they Alvarado? Like that's not how that works. Like,
I thought they had somebody. Wait,
is CJ McCollum not a point guard?
Oh, they don't have one?
Oh, no, DeJounte still with them? Or not?
DeJounte Murray is there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He just got injured.
Oh, okay.
He's got injured. DeJounte Murray's there.
The Kings need a point guard because they traded all their point guards.
Okay.
These are teams off
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
Because I'm about to say, I was like, in my mind, I was like, bro, even the trash teams got, even Chicago got Josh Giddey now. Like this, I think everybody got a decent.
The Heat need a point guard. Because who they got?
Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware's cold.
Bam Adebayo running point forward.
The Heat need a point guard.
Well, unless you're using Tyler Hero as your point guard.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
You right.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
You right.
I could.
You got it.
Maybe with any of those teams, although I wouldn't want to give Ja Morant to Miami.
No, I'm saying like any of them teams, like I don't even the teams that you said, like that don't excite me for Ja Morant to be on there. I'm like, this shit gonna sound fun. No,
actually, no. Him with the Heat I feel like that would be a good. Like I feel like that'd be fun. But like I said, I don't want Ja Morant in respectfully. Ja Morant in Miami don't really seem like.
We need stars in the East though. Pick your poison.
You said what?
I said, well, we need stars in the East though. So like, pick your poison. Either you don't want them in Miami, or we just don't have. Or we're just gonna be heavy in the West. I don't know.
No, the Western Conference is too heavy in the first place. But
I
don't know, man. I still don't know what the Grizzlies are doing. But it seems like I seen Ja. He tweeted. He was like, "I'm not going nowhere." And granted, that don't really mean nothing for real. But maybe he might stay. It's not necessarily his decision. So I don't know what the Grizzlies are doing. So we'll figure out on draft night. Maybe, I don't know.